Hello, lovelies, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Lily. I am a 26-year-old zero-based cash budgeter and stuffer up in Maine. If that sounds like content that may interest you, I sincerely hope that you consider hitting that subscribe button and sending some support my way. But happy Salary Sunday, everyone. Had to remember what day it was. I am speaking a little bit softly today, and it's just because Austin is sleeping. But yeah, we went to the wedding this past weekend. It was amazing. Literally could not have been a better time. It was so much fun. We all cried. It was beautiful and touching and so much fun and so nice to have everyone together. And yeah, it was just absolutely incredible. She was beautiful. I can't wait to see the pictures because I mean, this was the first wedding that I had ever been in, like I was like a flower girl in my aunt's wedding when I was really little, but I think I was like 5 because my mom was pregnant with my brother, but I'd never been a bridesmaid before. So it was so fun, so exciting, and just an overall amazing experience. And I can't wait for them to move back to Maine so that we can be neighbors and make a lot more memories. Goodness gracious. Okay. Bear with me here. Again, it was a long weekend. It was a late night last night. I wasn't really able to sleep in very much this morning, so I'm still a little tired. I'm going to film this because I really wanted to make sure I could get this at least filmed before I take a shower and climb into bed and take a little bit of a nap before I edit and upload it, and then I'll work on some orders later today. But yeah, if you guys did anything fun this weekend, I know we're like nearing the end of wedding season, but I feel like a lot of these like nice sounding dates, like August 30th, I mean, okay, that was the date that they got married. It's the only one I can think of, but I feel like a lot of people are probably getting married on a lot of similar Saturdays. So if you guys had a wedding this last weekend or know someone who got married, congratulations to them. Let me know. And if you guys have any fun Labor Day plans, let me know. One big upside to it being on Labor Day weekend is that we can sleep in tonight. So we can kind of take today to rest. Actually, I take that back. My classes technically are supposed to start. My first in-person classes on Tuesday, and I honestly feel like I'm going to forget because I did forget already. I just remembered it because I got an email the other day that our like online classes start on Monday. So no real break for me, but that's okay. Anyway, I've been rambling for about 4 minutes now, so I am going to jump right in. We are unstuffing today. All of our bills and debt categories for the month of August. We're going to take all of that to the bank and I'm going to get my bills paid. And we are also pulling out some money from other envelopes and bringing it to Ally, which is the high yield savings account that I use. There is a link to sign up in the description if you guys are interested. So starting with mortgage, my portion of the mortgage is $406. So we have 100, 52, 250, 70, 90, 310, 30, 50, 70, 85, 95, 400, 401, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 406. Perfect. So we will pop these in the tray here just to make it a little bit easier to count later. I just saw a weird flickering light. Kind of threw me off a little bit, but we're okay. So there's the mortgage. Internet is $45. I do cover pretty much all the utilities except for Austin and I split our electric bills. I mean, no, our heat bills, like when it comes to like refilling the oil tank and stuff. The flashing is coming from my other ring light, but it's not on, so I don't know what's going on. But our internet is 45, so we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, and 45. Perfect. Keeping the prettier ones at the front for our bill exchange. Okay, I wrote those down. The ones that I at least know what they are, I wrote them down. So electric is, we need 197. So whatever's left will go into my buffer. So 50, 100, 120, 40, 60, 80, 200, 210, 20, 30, and 240. So $43 is going into the buffer. It's funny, I had like multiple comments on the same video of people asking me about my ASMR videos and like why I stopped doing them and asking for more. Sorry, I'm looking for my magic eraser. Okay, I apologize. I can't find my magic eraser, so I'm just going to do this for now. And then when I find it, I will update these. But we will have 303 in our electric buffer. A lot of people had commented asking for more ASMR videos, and then I mentioned it in like the next video and asked like, is that the general vibe? And like 5 times the people that had asked for them told me in that video in the comments, like, absolutely not. Like, we prefer the chatty. We don't, ASMR creeps me out, blah, blah, blah. Which I will say ASMR is not for everyone. I personally love ASMR. Different kinds of ASMR, but it's not for everyone. And I totally get it. So consider this at least, like I might do some dedicated ASMR videos down the line once I get my better microphone kind of situated. But for now, when, you know, I kind of have lost my voice just a little bit and Austin's sleeping, so I have to be quiet, consider this like a precursor to some sort of ASMR video, I guess. I don't know. I'm sure it's not what you're looking for, but okay. So heat, this is all going into our Ally high yield savings account. I currently have $400 in there, and we are adding 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 70, and 75. Here, let me put this back first. Okay. And then I will update this. It is going to be at 475. Let's pop that back in there. I know it doesn't look great, but it is what it is. So water and sewer, same deal. We have 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 70, and 75. And this will all go into my checking account so that I can transfer it over to the high yield savings account. And I will update this. Okay. So that is water and sewer. Now my phone bill is $60 a month until I pay off my current phone. I'm still on my parents' plan. I will be switching, but for now we have 10, 20, 30, 5, 45, 55, and 60 in phone. So this will all go to the bank. And again, I will Venmo my mom for that. My car insurance is not going to be due for renewal until February. So this will all go into Ally to accrue some interest while I continue saving. So we have 20, 40, it's stuck together, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 95, and 100. Oh, that's nice and even. $100 going to the bank. Took way too long to finish that sentence. So we will have $225 for car insurance, pet insurance is $100 a month for our 3 dogs total, but Austin and I do split that. So my portion is 50, 10, 20, 30, 5, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 50. I did already write that down. Okay, so Washville, I am just going to condense this one because we already paid up this month, so this is due next month, and there's really no point in moving it over there if I need to like make the payment next month. So we have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, and 24. So these are going back. I will keep 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I will grab a 20. So we have 20, 1, 2, 3, and 4 still in Washville. My car's registration does not renew until next August. We have 5, 10, 15, and 20. So I will bring that to the bank and grab a placeholder. All the ones that I use are flawed. A lot of them had laminating issues, or I laminated them in the wrong thickness of lamination sheets. So I just keep those ones and I use them for myself. I will be including some of them. As far as I know, I will be including some of them in the 15,000 subscriber giveaway. So like some of the flawed items. So stay tuned for that. But that is our bills binder all emptied out. And now I will pop into the debt binder. So Discover, I believe I have $450 that I need for this month. What did I say? Yeah. So all of this. So we have 1, 2, 53, 320, 40, 60, 80, 90, 400, 410, 20, 35, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 450. Perfect. And I mentioned this a few times, but I have decided that I am going to be making full payments until the end of this year. And then I will continue to put stuff into the buffer that's currently in Ally. So my TJ's card, I think there's 150, 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, 30, 45, and 150. Yes, I wrote that down. So I will put this toward my credit card. It's not going to pay it off fully this month, but we're going to pick away at it because I don't know. I don't want to think about it right now. Someone asked in a recent video if I'm doing the debt snowball method. At this point, I did start on a debt kick a while ago, and then I'm still sticking with the preset plan that I had, especially for Discover and paying my brother back and all that stuff. But as far as the specific method goes, like I'm kind of working on a schedule to pay them all off. I was doing the debt snowball method, so technically, yeah, but like I'm down to the same few that are going to be paid off right around the same time. So I guess you could say, yes, I'm doing the debt snowball method, but it's mostly because like I'm on the last tail, like final stretch of it where, like all the smaller ones have already been paid off. So I'm just like, it's all like the 450 is going to that one, yada, yada. Anyway, don't listen to me. So car payment, this month we saved 150, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110, 25, 35, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 150. Beautiful. We got a lot of new 10s this month, and I feel like we're going to give them back to the bank, and then they're going to turn around and give them. I feel like we're just cycling the same like couple new 10s. But hey, nothing wrong with that. I'll take it. Okay. So my student loans, federal and personal, total $500. So 1, 2, 3, 350, 70, 90, 410, 30, 50, 70, 80, 595, and 500. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That would have been a really nice 5 if it didn't crinkle on the edge, but oh well. And then paying my brother back this month is getting 200. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 95, and 200. Beautiful. Someone did ask how long it was going to take me to pay him back. He should be fully paid back by the last payment that I should be saving from October to November, and then that will be the last 100 that I owe him. Will be paid November 1st. So that is it for my debt binder. Completely emptied out. And then I am going to reach into my business binder here. So first things first, taxes. Let me find what the actual current total is in Ally. And while that's loading, I am going to, we're going to update this. So we are adding 1, 2, 3, 320, 40, 50, 65, and 370. Oh, I didn't write the 150 for the car payment. I was looking up there, but okay. Hello. Okay, so, oops, it just went black again. Let me find the total here. So that is 370. Okay, so we have $1,430. I did pay Q3 taxes, so there is that. Shipping, I'm just going to pull this all out, pop it in my checking account, and I'll transfer it over to stamp. So we have 20, 40, 50, and 60. That will go over. Again, I'll add more from this week's income, obviously, from Etsy, but yes. And then stamps has $3 in there, so we'll just leave those. Supplies currently has 55.60. You might as well just condense those two 5s into a 10. So we still have 60 in supplies. And then I did stuff giveaways this month, so we're adding $10. It's just saving up for either shipping or the cash giveaway portion of our 15K giveaway. But we now have, oh, that's a bad 5, but you can't erase it, 65 in giveaways. And that is my business binder. Next, let's just jump in here. We didn't stuff this too much, but we'll see if we can condense some things in my sinking funds. So the dogs have 50, 70, 80, 95, and 100. I'm just gonna replace these for 2 nicer 5s. And yeah, no, that's fine. So we still have 100 in the dogs. A lot of these have been neglected lately, but that's okay. Christmas, D6071. Let's just grab a 20. For Christmas, household, actually, sorry, I need to fix that or it's gonna bug me. Household has 20, 30, 5, 45, and 50. Let's replace 2 of the 5s for a 10. I like some smaller bills in here so that if things aren't like, if I need something that's $5 or $10, I don't have to break a 50 in the future. And then at Bridesmaid, I had $75 that I pulled out for the pedicure. After tip, it ended up being $65. It was, or $60, I think. I don't exactly know how, because oh, wait. It was 66, I think. I did like a percentage thing on the thing because it was $40 for the basic pedicure, $10 extra for the gel, so it's 50, and then I tipped like 15 or 16, whatever the percentage was. So, I had like $10 left over, I think, and I spent it on snacks on the way there. I stopped at the Dollar Tree and got a bunch of snacks and stuff. So, yeah, we will start saving again pretty soon for the next wedding, which should be in August, I'm pretty sure. So right after ours, it's going to be so much fun. But for our monthly savings challenge, we finished August, and we're going to condense the 10, 20, 35, 40, and 45. So I'm going to grab 2 20s, keep a 5. Uh-oh. I will be right back. Someone is at my front door. Okay. I always get super out of breath when I run up the stairs, but sorry, someone was knocking on our door. They saw the cab to Austin's pickup truck like off to the side of our lawn and asked if it was for sale. I said, you know, it's not for sale. He's like, I didn't see any for sale signs on it, but people stop at my house all the time and try to buy stuff. So just thought I'd ask. I'm like, okay, but $45 is going to go into here. We'll pop this in here and we will start fresh for September. Absolutely crazy. So that is my challenge binder. And next, I'm going to jump into our savings binder here. And I stuffed home emergency this month. So we popped 10 in there this month. So we are adding 10 to Ally, but that is better than nothing. So I'm just going to turn the 50 into a 60. So you've got 360 in there. And then I did stuff baby. So we started with 953 and we are adding 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Let me try that again. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. For anyone who maybe took a break from my channel or just missed, you know, that video or the last few videos, I did decide, especially with like wedding planning, since we're kind of trying for a baby on pause for right now until closer to the wedding, that I'm not going to separate everything out until we're like really trying again. So I just condensed it into the baby envelope since we have a wedding binder. So I just don't want to overcomplicate things for myself. But anyway, so I mean, I probably could get along with just having a plain wedding envelope and just throwing everything in there, but it's more fun this way. So let me see what my current total is in my Roth IRA. So we started the month with $1,544.34, and we are currently at $1,675.19. So we have a difference of $130.80 this month. And that's that. And guys, I kid you not, I checked my credit score yesterday. It was still at 717. One of them went up to 719 and then went back down to 717. I don't know how they figure things, but as of 8/31, that's where we're at. And we're not going to condense any of those. So that is it for my savings binder. And then jumping into my wedding binder, some of the higher ticket categories, I think I am going to move over to Ally. Not all of them, but the ones that are like high, that like I don't need to spend out of moving forward for a while. Like the venue, for example, isn't due until like closer to the wedding date. So we had 15. We are adding 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 55. You know what? I'm just going to pop this over here for now. So 55 plus 15. We have 70 towards the venue right now, which is so nothing compared to what we actually owe. I'm going to leave the 5 in decor. We have 15 in flowers, so I'm going to just condense that to 15, but I'm going to leave this in here. Actually, you know what? Let's pull that out. Why not? So 15 is in flowers. I'm sorry for the glare, but it's just not staying up. Photography, I will pull this out as well. 10, 20, 35, and 40. Will be in photography. I'm going to leave my dress, my shoes, hair and makeup. I'll just condense these to the 20 and a 5. I'm not going to pull this out. Just, no, shoot. I should. 25 in hair and makeup. The rings. Okay, invites. 50, 100, 120, 30, and 135. Okay, yeah, I should pull that out. We do have to order the save the dates, but we have our engagement session on the 6th. So next Saturday is our engagement shoot, and I need to wait until we get some pictures back before I like officially order the save the dates, and then they'll come and blah, blah, blah. So yeah, we'll see. Bachelorette, the cake. I will put those 2 5s back for a 10. Music, food. Our food is oh my gosh, we're paying for the food at the same time as the venue. It's all like in one contracted bill, but we were gonna save for like maybe the rehearsal dinner, maybe get some pizzas. I don't really know yet, but alcohol, I'm going to condense for a 10. Emergency, let's condense that as well. And then miscellaneous has 5. So that's going to do it for the wedding binder. Let's see how much we are taking to the high yield savings account so that this will accrue some interest rather than just sit here. Okay, so we are bringing to the bank 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 210, 20, 30, 40. Okay, see, they're sticking together. Goodness. 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 210, 20, 30, 40, 250, 565, 75, and 280. And I think I'm just going to have one like wedding. Ooh, that was weird. Wedding thing in Ally. I'm not going to separate it out between all the different categories, but I'll just keep track of what I pull out and where it came from. So next, I am going to, that should be all of the unstuffing. I'm going to add up these sections and then we'll play with the money, count it, and make sure that we did everything right. So, you can't necessarily see everything, but for our bills, okay, $2,118. And then for Ally, okay, I got 1,154. Let me just check one more time. Okay, 1,154. So plus 2,118, we should have $3,272 sitting here right in front of us. So before we count it, let's just play with it for a second. You know the deal. Okay, so we have our, here, let's do this first. We have our color changing little stack here. And then we have our little flip around. It's a nice stack today. Or I guess this month or whatever. And then here, ooh, that's not a terrible fan. It's not perfect, but it is what it is. So now we are going to go denomination by denomination and we're going to count it, and hopefully we have $3,272 here. So in hundreds, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. In 50s, we have 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, and 550. And in 20s, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 720, 40, 60, 80, and 800. And for 10s, I need to do 2 stacks of this because some of them are like so new that they stick together and I just don't want to mess up. So let's do these first. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93. 3, 10, 20, 30, 40, and 350. 3, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400. For 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 80. I really hope that I did not just mess that up, but we'll see. Okay. Big old stack of 5s as well. So we have 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 200, 205, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 60, 5, 75, 85, 95, 300, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 80, and 85. 385. Oh, I'm throwing myself off. I'm nervous. Oh, okay. We're not that far. Hopefully we're good. So for ones, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 37. I'm just going to do that like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Look at that, you guys. 3,272, which is exactly what we needed, which means that we did this correctly. Thank goodness. Yeah, that is going to wrap up today's bill exchange, cash condensing, cash swap, unstuffing video. I really hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up, leave a yellow heart in the comments to show your support for the channel, and of course, subscribe. Tomorrow is September. Tomorrow is September. Absolutely crazy. If you guys have birthdays in September, happy early birthday. Let me know. My mom's birthday is the 10th, and I have a couple other birthdays, some friends and family in September. So lots of love this upcoming month. And yeah, I am just so excited. I will do my best to get a budget with me up tomorrow for the first paycheck of September. We'll see. Otherwise, you will see me again on Tuesday for our Cash Stuffing Tuesday for the 1st of September, and then Thursday, and so on and so forth. Happy Labor Day, and I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, week, month, year, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.